Hello, welcome to Divinely Different Tarot. I'm Ashley Dawn, and in today's pick a card of the desire to go with whom is watching over you. Like I promised, I think it was last week. Okay, so in this whom is watching over you, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I only used 4 decks of cards. I chose Zodiac because I wanted to try to get like the Moonology. I used Moonology because I wanted to see the Zodiac signs that came out. For those that, it's like your confirmation pretty much. But I was actually told that from, because I started making these, they're called Ghost Love. They're like messages from ones that are passed over, but I don't have that many yet, so that's why I haven't really used them in any readings. But I just recently got like, I think like 20 of them done, so I put some of them in here because I kind of wanted to see what's going on, and I was told that that would be your confirmation of who this person is. But anyway, but I also use Blessed Be because I always use Blessed Be when I'm doing these readings because I love those cards. They really work for it. But I wanted to kind of get a physical description, and like pretty much that will also be a confirmation for you for who's watching over you. Then, like I said, I did use some of my Ghost Love cards for advice, and I also used angel messages. Now, before I get started, I have to say trigger warning, just because some of these messages like are very on point, and I want to say brutally honest, but it's not just that. There's also something about like it's kind of like what's the right word? That's not the right word. Like, I keep coming up with like brutally honest, but that's not what I'm trying to. It's not just that. It's also like deep. Like the messages are kind of deep. So just a warning. Like some of it you may not really. I don't know. I feel like somebody's going to cry. I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's going to be you. There's somebody that's going to cry. I can just feel it coming on, and I'm sorry ahead of time, but I feel like it's needed. Crying is actually very healing for the soul, so just keep that in mind. But anyways, so these are the piles. You have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Whoa, 4 piles today. I know. So for my pile 1, we have Joy is Everywhere. I don't know why I like doing 3s. So that's why I like, get a little sarcastic about the 4 piles. But, the messages were needed today. And then we have Soldier for pile 2. And for pile 3, we have, I think I've called these heart glasses. Because, they're heart glasses. And for my pile 4, because I got a new spider, and he is now in my charms. So, Blue Spider. Okay. Again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. Just want to say a huge thank you really quick to all my subscribers. Thank you so much. Thanks for all your likes and your comments. I love them dearly. I love seeing how it, like, it's a confirmation for you, sometimes the advice for you. I do know that sometimes we get, like when I'm doing the love readings, there is like this, I think there's a love triangle that is watching my channel, which is interesting. I didn't know that, but anyways, we're all connected, so it kind of makes sense. Anyways, but there is like, yeah, so, I am sorry for when that happens. Sometimes I have noticed that, but I can't do anything about it. It is just how the piles come out sometimes and how the readings come out. But today is going to be an interesting reading. And I have a question, a really quick question for you guys. So for those of you that like to cleanse, that use sage and stuff, when you're cleansing yourself sometimes, I'm just curious, do any of you like go to crack your neck and like a big pop happens? Like, I don't know why, but I have noticed that almost every time I do a cleansing right before I do a reading. Now, I have my own personal theories, but I would like to know your guys's, if you have any theories on what, and if that happens to you. But either way, timestamps are in the description box below, as well as information if you would like to have a personal reading with me. And, yeah, but I'm going to go to pile 1 now. So I'll meet you at your pile. Bye! cigarette. This is actually a double standard cigarette because this is my pile too. I decided to play with you guys today again. I usually do when it comes to this reading. I like this reading a lot actually. It's one of my favorite readings, but if I'm not in the right mood for it, I can't do it because like you gotta channel, like, I feel like when it comes to people that have passed on, you've really got to get their messages correctly. But I see here, not everybody watching over you is passed over. I don't know why I do the accents, I just do, it's part of my personality, but I've seen other people do it, so I don't really feel that weird about it, so. Anyway. And my sister pointed out to me the other day, she's like, you know, in almost every single one of your pictures, you have your tongue sticking out, and I'm like, I like to have a good time. She's like, we know that's not why you do it. Yeah, it is. And you can't take life too seriously. Did you know back in the olden days, they didn't even smile. You know, people like to show their best tribute when they're in a picture. That's how people do things. You know, I don't want to. I've always thought, like, if you're going to take a picture, you got to remember the time and, like, what kind of fun it was and stuff. So, I don't know. I don't even like taking pictures. I never have. There was this running joke for a long time that the reason I didn't like my picture being taken was because, sorry, I was reading my card. But they used to say that I was, crap, what is that word called? I know it, because I used to live right next to a bunch of these people. They didn't use electricity, they didn't like pictures, road carriages. God, I know what the word is, I just can't remember it right now. But yeah, there was that running joke for a long time, because I don't like electronics either. Like, I make my electronics last because I don't want to learn something new. Like, when it comes to phones, it takes me like a year to learn how to use my phone. And yeah, except the razor. You remember the real razors, like the actual like razors? You could throw it against the wall and that fucker would still be alive. And I totally called that shit coming back, by the way. But like the real ones, like the, you know, just literally flip over and that's how you talk. No touch screen stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, I like touch screen, but like, just saying. Those things were miraculous. I had that fucker for 5 years before it died of me. 5 years. And it was pretty dinged up. And it was pink. Not fond of the color pink. I'm getting better with it, but I don't know, there's something about that color that's always put me off. Alright, let's get this reading. Oh my gosh, I have to pee. I'm just gonna have to wait. Okay, my pile 1. If you chose Joy is Everywhere, this is your pile. Now, first off, you have ones that have passed on that are watching over you and ones that are currently alive watching over you. So I'm getting 2 messages here. For some of you, you're actually at a point in your life where you're literally enjoying every part of your life. You're trying to enjoy every part of it. You've realized that this is a journey and you're trying to enjoy all, like, the entire journey that you've been going on. You're trying to enjoy all the little things, all the big things, just like trying to be in a grateful mood, right? For others of you, I'm getting like the opposites, you know, edges. But I feel like there is somebody that is also not, like, they're kind of battling. I feel like they're battling, like, a depression within themselves. It's like, and yes, that is a serious battle, and I feel for you. Depression is not easy to deal with, but I do feel like you're at the point right now where you're at a high level, you're doing really good, you're really getting pulling through and stuff like that, but I feel like there was also recently a really down low. I'm also hearing you might want to go to a psychiatrist. I'm hearing bipolar disorder, like, not diagnosed. undiagnosed bipolar. My dad was an undiagnosed bipolar / alcoholic. Fun. But I do feel like there is somebody that might want to check it out. I'm also seeing 24. There's so many 4s here. Wow. Oh my god, somebody's gonna have love coming. Oh, this is gonna be a great reading. Oh. Interesting. Okay. All right. So we're going to, because there's somebody that's there is somebody that's watching over you. There could be like a lot of you could have seen a lot of things that kind of remind you of this person that's passed on. Okay. And there's a lot of reminders of this person because they're sending you messages, like specific messages for you about something that's currently going on in your life. I'm also seeing like you could be reminded of somebody, or you could be like, I don't know, I feel like you're hearing somebody's name a lot, or a name that's similar to the name that you're currently thinking of. And it's like this person is, it could be from your past, but it's like that person is, they're stealing something from you. I feel like they're stealing your power, your energy. Like they're just like, they're energetically stealing from you pretty hardcore. And like that's why this person is watching over you from the grave, because like they want you to see what this person is actually doing to you, and they want you to see how powerful you truly are. Like I feel like there are times, and I feel like that's when you're in your depression. When you're in your depression, you're at like your lowest point, and it's because like somebody, I don't know, it's like somebody's taken a bunch of energy from you, like a lot of your your vibrations, and like putting you in a lower vibration than you're normally at. And it's like, it could be just thoughts of this person. You could be really depressed about the situation or whatever. And it's like, that is what's taken your power. You going through all of that, right? And it's like this person from the grave puts a block when you ask for it, because you have to ask for it. You have got to ask the ones, you know, your angels, your ancestors, you have to ask them for help. If you don't ask them for help, they will not help you. It just doesn't work like that. They will try to do things that like seem like freak accidents or like freak savings or whatever, you know, like things that aren't normal, you know, but like that's them messing with fate, which actually sometimes they can get in trouble for. But they still that's still them trying to protect you, trying to show to you, you know. So like if you know something's going on and you feel off, ask for help. Ask your angels, ancestors for help, and they will fucking help you out, man. And I feel like that's exactly what happened. You get to the lowest point and you're like, what am I supposed to fucking do? What can I do? Like, I'm at this point, I don't know what to do. Please help me. Just, you know, please, my, you know, ancestors, whomever you're asking, is like, they're like, finally, dude, what the fuck took you so long, you know? And then they put this block down on you, right? And it's like the next day you wake up, you're different. You're high energy, you're high vibration, you're enjoying everything in your life at that, you know, everything that's going on, you're enjoying it because you're at your highest level, you're at your highest point, and you're in a really great place, right? And it's because you're not, you know, and you're not in that depression anymore. And it's like, they want you to see that this is what happens, you know, that you could be, or you could have just broken from like a cycle of constantly going, like getting down and about this person, you know. Like I feel like a situation hasn't changed, or it's changed in a way that you're not particularly happy with. You don't like how it's changed. I don't know. I kind of feel like you're pining over someone, and that someone A, doesn't know how you feel, and B, if they do know how you feel and they're still currently doing this to you, it's like, that's not worth your time, your energy. It's not worth anything, you know. Like if this person, you know, if y'all were supposed to be together, you'd be together. Like that's just how that shit works. Like you're just, but it doesn't matter because you have somebody coming in. Like there is either somebody that is coming home to you, or there is somebody that you will be feeling like you're at home with this person. It is a blessing of love, though, too. It's somebody that you will be loving. But I feel like this is, you know, I feel like there's this one particular ancestor you have that watches over you. I'm seeing a lot of feminine energy. They're like, there are four energies here. There is one that's coming towards you that is male, that is actually currently, they're alive, you know, they're not passed on. So they are coming towards you. There is also an energy of an old lover, or there is a passed on energy of love that is like trying to get you to see what this person is, like what, like the one that's holding you back the most. Or it could be that you're in depression over this person because they're not in your life anymore, you know, that they've passed on to a different life, and it's like they're like, no, I need you to heal from this. I need you to realize that this is a blessing for both of us. It may not seem like it, but it's a blessing in disguise. Yes, I was taken from you in this world, okay, but in a different world, we're not separated, we're still together, okay? And that's the one I'm currently in. You know, you gotta understand that there are things that are happening for a reason. You're not done living on this part, you're not done living on this plane. You have things you have to continue doing, but I have to move on to the next step because that's just where I'm at. But don't worry, we will meet again. I'm hearing, don't worry, we will meet again, you know? So, like, there is that. It's like you're still not done, and it's okay to find love. Like, love is love. Like, there is no limitations of what it can do and how many people you can love in a lifetime. There isn't a limitation to it at all. It's just love, you know? You're supposed to show love to others, and others are supposed to show love to you. It's like a giving and receiving, and it's a constant. It's an always kind of thing. There is another relationship you're supposed to be in, okay? And your passed on loved one is trying to push you into that because that's where you're supposed to be at. And they know that you feel guilty and down and like maybe you shouldn't be doing this. And they're like, don't. Why? I'm happy for you. I want you to do this. This is so important for you to do. Like, you will learn so much, and you will teach this person so much. Like, do not worry about me. I'm okay. I got this. I'm all right. You know, like, they're like, just do it. You know, go for it. And they're like, but you got to let things go. You got to let this go. You have to stop giving this particular, either this person or this connection from this person that has passed on. Stop giving them your power. You know, they're like, keep it. Keep doing your thing. You're not done. Just keep going, you know? Like, I know it's hard for you to make these changes in your life. I know it scares the fuck out of you, but you gotta do it, dude. You have to do this. This is very important for you. They also want you to know that they're by your side as you make these changes, doing exactly what you've been searching for and needing to do. It's like they want you to know you're not alone in this journey. If you're currently, you know, single, they want you to know that even though, you know, like there's nobody, or like if you're not currently in a long-term relationship or you've been single for a long time, they want you to know that's okay. You know, you still have people by your side. And I'm hearing like you have a ton of people actually by your side. You may not see them, you may not hear them, but they're there. They're always like, they're like, you got this, bitch, you got this, you got this. I know you got this. I heard bitch you got this specifically, so that's for somebody. And then I also heard like we've done way harder things. This is a piece of cake, piece of pie, which actually I never heard that. Actually, I think I have. I think I saw it on a movie. But anyway, yeah, somebody's most definitely been helping you along this path. Somebody has red hair. They had red hair. They had very bright red hair and very blue eyes. This person, I feel like they had actually battled their own depression, and that is why they watch over you so specifically. They also send you lots of messages. They could send you a lot of dreams. I'm also hearing something, they could have been an earth sign. Which, by the way, your signs are Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius, Libra, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio. Ooh, and you got a hidden card down here. And Sagittarius. Yeah, you got the most out of everybody. You have a lot of people in your corner. A lot of people watching for you. Like, I feel like there's people watching you from above. There are people watching you where you are at right now. And there are even people watching you that haven't even entered your life yet. Okay. So, this person really wants you. There's this other energy. I'm kind of getting like a motherly figure. It could have been an aunt. This person watched over you. They had gone through their own transformation. There's also something about, I don't know why. This is an odd one. It's like I'm being drawn to this person's mask. Okay, so this person has a mask. You know, you can only see their eyes and their mouth. You know, and I feel like that is something that they had done. Like it could have been something they did in their career when they were alive, or it could just be something that was tattooed on them, like some sort of a very unique mask. But, you know, this person also, you know, had healing abilities as well. Like, I feel like they could have been a nurse, they could have been a doctor, but I'm also just getting that they were a healing person in general to be around. And I feel like you have the same gift, and that's why this person watches over you. They want to make sure that you step into your power. You see the kind of power that you hold within yourself. This person's eyes could have been green. I'm also seeing brown, straight hair. Actually a very light brown. I'm also seeing, now this is a very borderline in my opinion. That's what I call it when your masculine and your feminine are like straight down the path, like perfectly aligned, like all the way down. And that's what this person is. This person could have been a, because you can barely see it, but she does have a witch spiral on her wrist, so it does make me think that she was an in the closet witch, but she held truth and she spoke truth. This person is literally guiding you home. They're trying to show you where you want to be. Like, I feel like this is something you've been asking. Like, you know, I don't know. I feel like displacement, that word just popped up in my head. Somebody feels displaced, or they feel like something is missing. And they're like, where is this? What is this? And it's like, they're like, this is what it is. This is where it's at. Somebody's like saying, own your truth. Like, I feel like you might have some emotions or some kind of truth you need to say, you need to own. And somebody's coming home to you is also what I'm hearing. And there is a blessing on your love. So this is, I'm also getting 17. So you could have met this person when you were 17. It could have been 17 years since the last time you saw this person. And you know what's interesting? I'm kind of getting that, like, y'all had a lot of different things you had to go through. Like, you guys could have been in a relationship back in the day, right? And then it's like during, like, and I'm like hearing back in the day, like, it could have been like when you guys were in school, and I feel like, you know, years have passed since then, and it's like you guys have both gone through a lot of things. You guys had to get to the point where you were supposed to be at. It's like when you were younger, you felt that connection. You knew there was supposed to be something there, but you weren't quite there, and they weren't quite there yet either. So, like, you guys had to get to reach that level. You still had people you had to love and let love you, you know, and it's like before you could even meet this person, before you could be at that point. But it's like you met that person at a young age, so you knew that this is what's going to happen. It's twin flame, really, is what it is. And it's like you couldn't have that yet because you guys weren't at that point. And it's like now you guys have gone through all of this, you guys have experienced all of this, and that's good because that's where what's bringing you closer. Okay, now I'm going to go into your advice, okay, because this is getting a bit long, and this is what we need to do. So a win-win outcome is forecast. Communication is key, which is interesting. I am kind of getting that you're going to be communicating with somebody very soon, and that's going to be a win-win situation for the both of you. You might have to look at the bigger picture, though, when it comes to this person. So, like, you might be the one who has to, like, make the communication happen. A new romantic cycle begins. So there, if this is what you want, then this is what's going to happen. I do feel like you've been asking for like some kind of relationship, or you're asking about it, and it is going to happen. But it's only going to happen after this, the end of a tough cycle approaches. And I feel like that's after this situation closes out with somebody. I also feel like it's also because, like, I feel like now that you're experiencing the joy in everything and every, it's like you finally come to the. When people start doing that, it's self-love. It really is a self-love to yourself. And I do feel like that is something that you've been, working on, as well as your confidence, giving yourself like a confidence boost. Because I also see you are good enough, and the answers you need are coming. So I do feel like because you have discovered that you're good enough for this love that you want, the answers you need are coming. Like, somebody is going to start talking to you about things. And I do like that at the beginning, before I even started the reading, I was talking about cleansing, because here you have, it's time to release negativity. So I do feel like you may either A, need a cleansing, or B, you need to let go of things that A, no longer serve you, and B, things that just keep you in the down, in the down and depression. Let go of those things. And it's like, as soon as you do, luck is on your side. You also have luck is on your side too, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like if you have an addiction, and if you're worried about, like, once you give it up and you might get sick or whatever from it, it's like, no, you won't. Things will actually work out a lot better than you think they will. So that is for somebody specifically. And then I'm going to get into these. So I did talk about a little bit what was on this card, but these are, they're called the Ghost Love cards, so I'll read those to you. It says, they're stealing from you. You feel it because you're more powerful than you realize. I know you're scared of the changes you have to make in order to step into your power. You're not alone in this journey. I'm by your side, and these changes will be exactly what you've been searching for, needing. I'm with you as you make these changes. See, like, again, like, it's like they're like, I know you think that because you're not currently in a relationship with somebody, when you feel like scared, it's because you don't have anybody by your side at this moment. Like, you're not alone. You're never alone. I'm by you as you make these changes. I want you to know that these changes are exactly what you've been searching for, exactly what you need. And yeah, it's scary, but again, you're not alone. You can do this. You got this shit, You also have, I send you messages from the grave. Oh, I send you messages from my grave, usually in the form of music. That's always been our language. Listen to the music. I'm visiting you in your dreams, one of the places we can speak freely. It's okay to miss me. We lived together for lifetimes, loved each other through our own hell. I love you too. This is their way of saying it's okay to let me go, to listen to the music that, we shared. There are messages in music. I'm also hearing somebody has been hearing, like, let go a lot. Like, to, like maybe let go of the situation, or to let go of a person. And they've been hearing a lot of that music, and it's, like, it's hard. It's so fucking hard, dude. Like, people don't even understand how hard it really fucking is. But it's like, that's what you're supposed to do. But it's like, you also are kind of a bit stubborn, too. You're like, well, I love this person, and I'm loyal to this person. You can continue to do that, but I'm just letting you know you still have things you gotta do. We all called to do it. Not only that, but even your person wants you to move on. They're like, we lived together for lifetimes. Of course you're going to miss, they miss you too, but they also know that you're still here and you still have things you have to do. And they're okay with that, and they want you to do that. And they're like, I'm here with you as you're doing it. You're not by yourself. You're okay, and I want you to do this. This is exactly what you're supposed to do. Keep going. All right. Now, your angel advice is, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. See, like, as long as you keep listening to your heart, the guidance of your heart, like, prosperity will come to you. I feel like you've been a little worried about money, just so you know, and it will come to you. Just keep doing what you're told to do. Well, what you feel is right to do. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. I feel like somebody has been feeling like they want to go back to school. And it's like they don't know if they should do this or not, but it's like they're saying, go for it. This is exactly what we wanted you to do in the first place. You got to do this. I'm even seeing somebody holding an apple. Like, she's like, this angel's holding an apple in their hand, right? Like, that's what it is. That was like it's such a double-edged sword, but, you know, apple is knowledge. That's what it usually means. And that's like what they're trying to say. I want you to look into this knowledge. I need you to keep gaining this knowledge. And then you have, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. It's interesting that I had said that if you were worried about money, they just want you to know that's going to come in for you. And then you also got like another confirmation. It's like a double confirmation. I'm also getting prosperity isn't only talking about like the money form. It's also talking about like whatever it is that you want to conquer for your dreams, it will happen as long as you keep going for it, as long as you keep practicing it. And then you have victory. Your desire is coming to, it's going to happen. Keep up the good work. I cannot say that fucking word. I don't know why, but I just can't say it, which is so weird. But, I don't know why it's not, like, doing it correctly. But it's on there somewhere. It's like fruition, whatever. But it means it's happening. Whatever it is, you know, whatever you're working towards, it's going to happen. So just keep up the good work. And then you have, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, a sea salt bath, or a pedicure. So just like, you know, don't forget to love on yourself in like the sense of like, if you want to take a sea salt bath, go for it. If you want to get a pedicure, do it. If you need a massage, go at, you know, get a massage. You know, like love on yourself as well. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. So I'm kind of getting that communication may not be that easy for you, because I am kind of getting that a few times. Like, I think that you communicating what you want or to whom you want is actually a little bit harder for you to do than you would like to admit. And I feel like this is something you have to work on. You need to go for what you want. You need to say what it is you want and do it. You know, don't let anybody hold you back. Don't let anything hold you back. Don't let the words in your head hold you back. Like, you need to keep going with it. I'm also hearing art as well. Like, I feel like you communicate something through your art so very beautifully. It's like not a lot of people can... Not everybody is talented in this kind of way, you know, that they can express what they feel onto a canvas, you know, or onto, you know, a piece of paper, you know, like people can't always do that, you know, and I feel like this is what you're supposed to do. And I feel like you may have had, like, maybe not a lot of people are buying your art or even interested in it, you know, and it's like, I'm hearing that's A, because you're not putting yourself out there, and B, you just keep letting people bring you down. So I don't know whose attitude that is, but that is from somebody specifically that's telling you, dude, chin up, you got this shit. They're also saying, like, you're not going to the right places, you're not even putting forth a lot of effort, you're only half-assing it. So somebody wants you to put more effort into it. They're like, you're not even trying that hard. And I'm sorry if that comes across as kind of rude. I'm just saying what they're trying to say. And then you have spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intention. Ask the angels to help you and gain a positive perspective. See, asking for help and you shall receive. But I do think you need to spend a little time alone to figure out what it is that you really want, your desires, and what it is that you truly want, like your intentions as well, like what it is you're supposed to do to go forward. This is all I have for you, my pile one. I hope it was helpful. If it resonated with you at all, let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know in the comments below how it resonated with you. If you have any requests for videos, let me know in the comments below, and I will get back. And I will get to them as soon as I can. And I think that's all I've got for you. Yeah, it is. I'm going to go into my pile 2 now, so may we meet again. Bye! And I'm going to go pee, because I have to pee really freaking bad. Ooh, that sticks to my booty. Excuse me, mister. Ooh, this one's gonna be a slightly short one. Thank goodness. I wonder if I pile one. It's always so long. Okay, my pile 2. If you chose this soldier, this is your pile. Okay, so before we get started, I just kind of like went into the first reading. So we're going to do this a little bit differently, actually with a little more going straight up. So the zodiacs that came out were Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces. And that's it. So I am getting, first of all, there is somebody that is not passed over, that is watching over you. And when I heard watching over you, it's like, it could be an earth angel, actually. It's like they're trying to help and guide you. There is also... I'm hearing you could have went to an, I'm hearing art class or, I don't know, it's like something to do with like arts or creativity, or maybe it was a craft, I don't know, some kind of craft class or something. But it's like you met this person creatively, or maybe even a creative writing class. Could be a music class, like something like that. It's like you met this person then, and you guys were friends for a long time. This person is passed over now, though. I'm getting two kind of energies. Like there's like somebody that is, I don't know, like a free spirit kind of person. They were a very free spirit kind of person, and it's like this person also had a very calming nature about them as well. I also am hearing that they had unique animals, or they had a way with animals. I'm kind of seeing like somebody singing, or they're like playing a music instrument and animals are coming up to them, and it's like, I don't know, it's like kind of a fucking fairy tale, to be honest with you. But it's like this person just had that about them. They also are very, again, very peaceful, you know, very calming. Like I feel like they just had that about them. It's just who they were. I'm hearing 19, so this person could have passed when they were 19. I'm not really getting a lot for like look-wise. I don't normally anyways. I am seeing blue, so somebody could have had blue eyes, or again, just seeing the calming, like they're just a very calming kind of person. This person, you saw them pass, or you were with them when they passed. I'm seeing 43, so they could have been at the age of 43. You could have been 43 when it happens. I'm just getting mainly that this person, okay, their favorite color could have been purple, okay, And there's just something so, like, graceful about this person. Like, I feel like you really put this person on a pedestal. So this could have been a mother of yours, actually. But they're very beautiful. Like, I just can't stop staring at this person. Like, they're just a very beautiful person. They also have very curly hair is what I'm hearing. I'm not sure of what color because, like, I heard black, like a raven black, but I'm also seeing a chestnut hair color here. So I don't know. I think this is a mother or is like a very, very, very close relative. And they were very young when they had passed. This person is also watching over you. There is somebody that whoa. Okay, so I'm going to be lighting some sage as I do this now. But I'm also getting that there is somebody that's watching over you that is actually not considered, so in layman terms, there's like good spirits and there are bad spirits, right? And this one, you can't really consider either of them. Like, normally you can't consider them either, but, like, it's usually their intention that they have towards you, right? That's what I mean by good or bad. And this person has a way of putting you in a downward spiral of depression and sadness, okay? And it's interesting because it's not like they intentionally do this. They don't. It's just that, like, when they come around, it's just, like, something about their energy puts you in this mood, okay? I think you have maybe some regret or something when it's like something holding you back when it comes to this person. And they know that, and that's why they trigger you. And it's like they intentionally trigger you because you're not learning something. You're not quite figuring something out you're supposed to. And it's like they're like, all right, well, I'm just going to keep putting you through this until you figure it out. I'm lighting sage because I didn't want the sadness to come over me. I can't have that overwhelming right now. I'm sorry. Because I want this to be accurate for you guys. Okay. Next. Alright, so, like I said, though, this person does, and it's like, they want you to go through this, to feel this emotions, this sadness, because, like, you have to feel it to heal it, you know, and so you've got to cry, you've got to feel this, you got to understand why you feel this way in the first place, and then they're asking you to change that, you know. If you're lying to yourself about not being able to do something, they want to be like, okay, well, take a closer look at what you're doing, you know, like, you're doing this to yourself, and we don't want you to do that to you. We know you can do better, so do it. You know, like, that's what this is, the kind of person. So it's not necessarily bad, it's not necessarily good, but it's like, if you were to look at it from, like, the perspective of somebody that doesn't quite understand how healing works, it would feel like a horrible depression that consistently consumes you over and over again, and it's like over the same things, and it's like, no, man, I'm putting you through this so you can figure your shit out, and you're just not doing it, so it's going to keep happening. But it's like a specific person or a specific thing or a specific idea that constantly puts you in a sadness. But there is also somebody that actually brings a light to your life, it feels like, and I do feel like it is this, like, there's like an earth angel. Maybe it's that person that had passed when they were like 43. I feel like somebody had passed at a very young age, and it's like it always felt unfair to you and to other people as well. I feel like you could have been away. It's like you were away when this, like, for this is an example, I'm kind of getting that somebody was sick, okay, that they had cancer, and it was like you were away when this person found out about it. You actually were away for a while until, like, somebody told you to come, and it's like you came when they were having their final breath. You saw this person, somebody saw somebody pass that they truly loved and that they admired. I'm also getting that song because it came on before I even did the reading. It's how am I supposed to Oh my goodness. It's by Dean Lewis, but it's talking about how he just recently, how he had found out about his father having cancer, and how is he supposed to move on when he knew like his father, you know, like they had so much in common. So I feel like that is for somebody. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what they have to say from Ghost Love. You have, and I'm just going to read it as the cards are, that's what they're supposed to be. You have, don't you think you should stop blaming yourself for something you had no control over? I love you. You loved me. But I was missing a piece of me that I have tried making you fit into, and that wasn't fair of me. It was my decision, my doing. Forgive yourself for yourself. For yourself. So, somebody killed themselves, and this is somebody that you've loved. That's probably this person that I keep looking at. I kept thinking it was maybe they were a mother, actually. Maybe you had children with this person. But you loved this person, and they could have killed themselves at the age of 43, and it's like you met them, or you found them, like, and they were, you know, like, I want this is what I choose. And it's like something you can't, it was something that's actually very hard for a lot of people to understand. But I feel like this is what this person wanted. Okay, this person couldn't do this life anymore, okay, and it had a toll on them. And it sucks because, like, and I've had actually a couple people pass on me, but there was one in specifically that had killed himself, and I just could not wrap my mind around how you'd want to do that. And you don't understand the pain that you're causing everybody else when you're doing it, but it's an interesting thing. Somebody that is in such deep depression, but is also at a point where they know that this is what they want, this is the decision that they've made, do understand the pain that they're going to put people through. But they were in far more pain being in this world than you can imagine. I feel like this person was a fucking empath, and a very powerful empath at that. I feel like there's so much that got to this person that they couldn't do it anymore. There's something about maybe something from their past that they couldn't completely heal from in this lifetime. So they're going to bring it into their next lifetime to heal from. But this particular one weighed on them so heavily that they couldn't handle it. That's just what it is. And it's like, I also feel like they try to put you in, you know, like, some people don't realize that hole inside of them is just, it's not really a hole. It's actually just it feels like there's always a piece missing, but it's because you don't see that piece within yourself. Okay? You don't see that there is a piece there. It just doesn't seem like it. I don't know. I feel like there is something about that person has been stuck on for so long, and it's like you had almost fit perfectly into this piece that they felt was missing for such a long time, and they just kept trying to shove you in there, like, you know, like messing with a puzzle, and you're trying to shove a piece where it doesn't go, where it doesn't fit. It looks like it fits, it looks really well, but then when you look back, you can see the little spaces in between, because these are the spaces that they were trying to fill in, like literally fill in with the things that they felt were missing. And it's, you know, it's not fair to you, because then they become codependent on you. They rely on you. You know, I feel like somebody relied on you to keep them anchored, to keep them in this place, to take care of them. I feel like you kind of did take care of this person. Like, they could have had, I feel like somebody took a lot of medications, and you made sure that they were they took their medications. You made sure that they were, you know, that they were well taken care of. But they're like, that wasn't fair of me to do that to you. I should have been able to take care of myself. I should have been able to figure out those kinds of things. I should have never left that all on you. And you're like, no, that's what you do when you love somebody. And they're like, yeah, I understand that, but I don't even love myself, and that's where all of these issues are coming from in the first place, okay? That's what they want you to know. They didn't love themselves for, you know, the things that they were going through, the things that they, you know, how they had reacted to certain situations they weren't proud of. There is some sort of a guilt that this person had actually let, like, eat them up inside, I'm feeling. It's like somebody let some kind of guilt eat them up inside, and it's like they can't explain it to somebody because they don't quite understand it themselves. This person is also asking you to forgive yourself because You didn't know what they were going through. You don't understand what they were going through. You could try all you might, but you actually have no idea what was going on in this person's head, what they were battling, what, so it's like they're like, I'm asking you to forgive yourself. You didn't know because you didn't see the signs. You had no idea that this was going to happen. And I understand you're angry with me and you're upset with me for leaving you, but I could not handle this. I had to move on to something different. And it's like, they're like, I love you and I'm sorry for ever doing that to you, but this was my decision, my doing, never yours, okay? Forgive yourself because it's not your fault, it's mine. She is also saying, when you're missing me, light a candle and talk to me. I can hear you, I can see you, but you're not open to hearing my words. It's okay, one day you will be. Just know I'm here. I know you feel, and I miss you too. But I know we will meet again. Until then, let me go with every word you speak so you may heal. This person wants you to talk to them, to light a candle, because it's like, that is like, okay, so the intention of lighting a candle before speaking to somebody that's passed on, it's actually mainly for us. It's not for them. It's not, or anything like that. It's just for us to focus on something that is a way for them to, they can communicate through the candle, but there are other ways that they communicate to you as well. They speak to you too, and we don't always hear their words. Sometimes we hear something, but we can't quite put your finger on it. That's actually them speaking to you. You just got to be careful. There's a lot of people that'll speak to you, a lot of things that'll speak to you that don't always have the best of intentions. You have to know with what you feel is right for you. And also find the protection that you're looking for. This person wants you to know that you might actually be drawn to pile one. There's actually a message in there about how somebody knows that they're going to meet somebody in the next life, and don't worry about it. They know they'll meet you there, but you still have things that you need to do here. You're a lot stronger than this person, so they want you to continue to do what you're doing. Then you have little one, you're not paying attention to the important things. Please try to remember material things only take you so far. Look in your heart. What is it you truly desire? I know what you seek, but you're going about it in the wrong way. You're hurting yourself by only seeing what you want and not the truth. I will help you if you allow me to show you what it is important. So there could be some, and it's a little one, so that actually makes me think that it could be an elder, it could be somebody, I do feel like it's somebody that you looked up to when you were younger. I'm also getting like a father as well. It's like they're like, you're not seeing the important things. You're concentrating on all these little things. You're concentrating on all the things that aren't working out the way that you expect them to. But you're not seeing the things that have worked out for you that you have been wanting for quite a while. Like I'm hearing like, you wanted this and you finally have it and you've had it for a while, but you haven't appreciated it as much as you should be. Like, I don't know, like I feel like somebody could have gotten a car that they'd always wanted. I don't know. And it's like, they don't even appreciate the fact that this is the kind of car that they've been dreaming of having since they were a child, and they're like, just take a moment and be grateful and say you're great and, say your thanks, be proud of what you have, what you've accomplished so far in life. You're not done accomplishing things, but concentrate on what you do have done, what you do have accomplished, because it's like, it can so easily be taken away from you. It's like you forget that. Which is so interesting that you forget that if you had somebody that you currently loved. But I do feel like there's a couple messages for a couple different people here. So, moving on to Moonology advice for you. You have, show the world the real you. Your hard work is paying off. Step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, I think you have to step out of your comfort zone by showing the world the real you, And as you do this, you'll realize your hard work is paying off. You need to meditate and contemplate, just take some time out for you and figure out what it is that you really want, and appreciate what you do have. And as you do that, a new start is coming. Don't let your past hold you back. So also like from like things that have happened in your past, things that have normally, held you back, or even yourself, like how you view yourself and you view the world. Like don't let that hold you back, because nothing will come of this situation if you keep letting your past hold you back. And they're like, your commitment is being tested. So if you've been in a depression, if you've been really down, this is your commitment being tested. You know, you're so close to achieving your goal. So of course there's going to be, you know, tests like, hey, are you really ready for this? You know, we're going to shake you up a bit to see if you are actually ready for this to happen, you know. And they're like, just keep holding your vision, and as you keep holding your vision, as you keep, you know, holding your, you know, what it is that you want to do, it will happen for you. You have to be, you're going to be tested before it happens to you. I mean, if it was easy, everybody'd have what they want. And you have from Angel Messages, you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. I feel like a lot of people come to you for advice about a lot of different things. It could be work related, it could be like things that, you know, are going on with their life, but you giving them the advice that they need, even though it may not seem like it has any effect, it actually has way more effect than you realize. And this is actually a part of your divine mission. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. I do feel like because you've been accomplishing a lot, you've been grateful for some of the things that you have, and like you have been accomplishing goals. It's like, because you're doing that, there are going to be people that are going to try to bring you down to their level, but it's like, ignore them, because you being where you're at right now, you being in this high vibration, like I keep saying, like buying a car, so maybe like you bought a car, it's like, because you're in that high vibration, let go, you know, just let them, you know, see it, because some of them are actually going to be brought up to where you're at. They're going to start accomplishing goals that they want and dreams that they want, you know. You have yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So the thought that just came to my mind was spirit, mind, and body. This is something we want to be in balance, you know. This is like the mission actually of being on this earth, you know. But either way, and it's like you're actually pretty okay with where you're at in your mind, you know, like, and even spiritually, I think you're okay with where you're at with that. But it's like, when it comes to your body, you're not happy with where you're at. And they're saying, do yoga. There's something about certain poses that actually really help you concentrate on what you're doing in yoga. And they're like, that's something you really need to work on. You need to concentrate on that. Concentrate on your body in these poses. Even like, they're like, you're supposed to stay in this position for a certain amount of time. So maybe a certain yoga position. And then even exercise, I'm hearing like exercise will help you, but only do the things that you know will help you get to the shape that you want to be in. And then you have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. You know, and I feel like it's so interesting, because there's this it's like you're kind of like in and out of the situation. Like, you know that there's something good coming for you. See how she's kind of fading in and out? It's like this, like, kind of knowing something good's going to happen, but then kind of like losing it a little bit because you're not seeing it happening. But they're like, just have faith, it's going to happen. It's just not going to happen in your time frame. And then you have, I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. This is Archangel Michael. But this, he wants you to know that he's with you, because you're making all these life changes that you need to make. And it's like you need this protection, and you need to remain in this calm as you make these decisions and as you make these changes. Alright, this is all I have for you, my pile 2. I hope it was helpful. If it was helpful, let me know by hitting that like button, or letting me know in the comments below how it resonated with you. Or, if you like my vibe, subscribe, because I'm pretty awesome. If you have a requested video, let me know in the comments below, and I will get to it as soon as I can. Otherwise, I'm going to move on to my pile 3 now. So, maybe meet again. Bye! Ow! Ting tang, my big man. My ladder's gonna die. I'm used to it. Whoa. A lot of cards. Yeah, let me just do it like this. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Alright. Okay, my pile 3. If you chose these heart glasses as your pile, and I am so sorry ahead of time, okay? Somebody is, you need tough love is what I'm hearing. Hardcore. Alright. The only signs that came out for you were Aries and Leo. I'm just going to get that out before I get into describing who is watching over you, and then I'll be going into the advice. A lot of feminine energy that's watching over you. There is somebody that is actually... this one kind of reminds me of spells. You have a lot of people that are watching over you that are also not passed over, but there are a few that are. Okay, so... I'm getting an air sign that's coming out. You had 2 fire signs. But you also have air, and you also have, I heard Virgo, but I was actually thinking, Pentacle energy, Earth energy. So there is somebody here that's watching over you that you're going to have to forgive this person. I'm getting somebody that's alive that you need to forgive, but there's also somebody that has passed over that you need to forgive. It's like you need to forgive them for maybe their decision in... we got this in pile 2. Somebody could have either taken their life, or somebody could have just kind of like left you, I feel like, in a lurch. Like, I don't know. It's like it was a very unexpected way. This person could have been 31, or you could have been 31 when it happened. Something about best friends, too, is what I'm hearing. You guys could have been best friends, and it's like... I feel like somebody's watching your social media. You guys could have been best friends at one point. You guys aren't friends anymore. Like, there was some kind of big blow up, but it's like this person still watches your social media, still watches what's going on with you. There's also an energy here of, like, I heard White Witch. There is a White Witch that watches over you. It's like to make sure that you are doing okay, that you're in the power you're supposed to be in. There also is a talisman I keep being drawn to here, so they could have made you something. And it's for good luck and good prosperity, or good fortune and luck. So you may be, because you did choose the heart glasses, which, you know, for me, this heart glasses is about, you know, you kind of see somebody in like a loving way. You know, you only see the good things about them. You don't even see the, you know, negative qualities about them. And I feel like that is literally like where you're at this moment. You could be seeing somebody in this way. You're like really just in love with this person. And it's like, they fill your head up with all this lovely, beautiful stuff. And it's like they tell you lovely nothings. And it's like they're like, I don't know. I kind of feel like you're afraid you're going to get stung. Like something's going to happen, though, in this situation. There's somebody that's watching over you. They could have had I'm seeing grapes and wines. They could have had a winery. They could have been or could be an air sign. Something about them is blossoming, blooming, really coming to light. You could be, okay, so this person could have, I feel like they may have, like I did say, somebody could have passed in like a unexpected way, very unexpected. And it's like this person kind of knew it was going to happen, but they didn't want to say anything. They could have been sick and they weren't telling people. They put something aside for you, though. You may not have it, you may not have found out about it yet, but it's like they put something aside for you so that you can be well taken care of, or so that you can, I don't know, figure something out that you've been wondering for a while. Like it's like some kind of answer, an answer to your prayers. They have left you something that is an answer to your prayers, but you have not received it yet. I also am getting children here too. I've got the ages 2, 5, and 11. One of these children may have had very long hair. I don't think you'd given them a haircut yet. They were very fairy-like. They could have been going through the fairy phase. If you see a little girl wearing fairy wings everywhere they go, and wearing one of those little flowy dresses, smiling, hugging trees, like just a very happy child, actually. I do see 3 years kind of significant. So you may have lost 3 children. And one could have been a very unique child. They could have been special needs. I don't know, though. There's something about this power that's within yourself, you know? It's like, I don't know. I kind of feel like... And then you have a blessing of protection that's here. There is somebody watching over you that is protecting you. And they're very fucking powerful. Like... I am hearing nothing will get to you if they don't want anything to get to you. So there is something very powerful watching over you. They're also watching over your children. 3 is just so significant here. And then those 3 numbers, like those 3 specific ages. I am so sorry for your loss if this is, you know, resonating for you in this sense. I am so sorry. Nobody should ever have to no parent should ever have to outlive their child. It should just not. So I am sorry for your loss. They are safe where they are at. They are protected. They are being watched over. Your very little girl is very happy. But there's something about, you need to realize that you are protected, that you have to forgive yourself for this, because it's not your fault that this happened, okay? This is not your fault. Like, I know it seems like it, but it's like, God was calling them back. Like, it was like, God was like, I need these children back in my, like, where I'm at, so that things could really, you know, be sparkly and happy, you know. And it's like, I'm sorry that I had to take them back from you, but I need them, you know. And it's like, because I did this, it's not going to touch what you just lost, but I'm going to give you this in the process. You need to forgive somebody in your life, so I'm hearing for some of you, I feel like you could have let a family member, like a sister, I'm hearing in particular, take your children for, you know, going somewhere, and it's like she had all your children in the car, and they had an accident. All 3 children were taken, gone, and the person that's left, the friend, the sister, is somebody that you are angry about. I feel like you're very angry with this person. I understand that. And I do feel like you really need to forgive this person for this. Like, you need to forgive them, but you also need to forgive yourself for allowing your children to go and live life, to go and, learn to trust, may not seem like a good reason to. It could be seem like a great reason actually not to start trusting people, but you got to ignore that side of you that's like, oh no, this is bad, you gotta be like, no, this is what it is. I have to accept it for what it is. I'm going to be in my grief, but then I'm going to move on, and I'm going to live the life I'm supposed to live. I have, it doesn't seem like it, but I do have a whole different thing that's happening for me. And I have to take that. I have to grab it, because, it is a great way to bury yourself instead of burying yourself in grief. Bury yourself in work is what I'm hearing. But I don't think that's great either. But it's what you have to do to heal. Okay, so these messages, they're ghost love. So these are from passed on ones. This is what they have to say to you. So this one says, I left you something. I know you haven't gotten it yet, but you will. Whatever is meant to be always will be. Even if it takes a little time to get to you, it will still be yours. Keep your head up. You've got this. You've accomplished way harder things than this. You have all the tools you need within yourself. Be true to yourself, and you will always be on the right path. I feel like you've been asking me if I'm on the right path, if what I did was the right thing, letting my children go with this person. And it's like, yeah, you did exactly what you were supposed to do. I know it fucking sucks, but dude, you did exactly what you're supposed to do. And I know it hurts right now, but you have to feel it to heal it. It may not seem like it, but, you can do this. You also have, stop playing victim. It's not attractive. You know what is? Feeling that shit you've been ignoring. Yeah, it hurts. If it felt good, everyone would be doing it. But not everyone is healing or even trying to. Be different. Feel the hurt so you can heal it and finally see what you were sent here to do. Remember how badass you are. I just heard there is something, whatever had happened with these beautiful children, it's like you're supposed to share that story with others, okay? And you're supposed to do it from a loving way. They're like, you've got to feel it. You got to heal it. It sucks fucking crying and feeling all that pain, but it's like that pain is exactly what you need to do in order to move on from this, in order to heal from it, and this person does have a point. Not everyone can do it. Not everyone can heal from these kinds of things. That's why you have suicide rates at the rate that they are, because some people just can't handle it. Some people cannot continue to heal and to move forward. But you also have to stop ignoring it. So there is something about it that you're ignoring. I feel like you're like diving into a bunch of projects to try to ignore this, or like, I don't know, it's like you're ignoring the pain that you're supposed to be feeling. I'm also seeing someone like diving into a bunch of like binge watching TV just so you don't have to feel what you're feeling. I also feel like you've been playing victim for quite a while, and I'm not going to lie. I do feel like playing victim is actually a huge process of the healing process. You've got to understand that you did go through this stuff. That is a hard part. But you have to realize there's a reason why you survived this, and now you have to look at it from a different perspective so that you can learn the things that you were supposed to learn. You also have wake up. You are letting your life pass you by, expecting someone to take control, but no one will ever treat you the way you want, because only you can make it better. I know you're scared. It's hard admitting you're wrong, but it's okay. You have to fail in order to succeed. But stop expecting someone to fix your life. No one will. Only you have that power, so do something about it. So there is somebody, I feel like you've been like letting your life pass you by a little bit. It's like you kind of want somebody to come along and help you, to like point you in the right direction and stuff, and they're like, no, dude. You are the only person that can take control of your life. You are the only person that knows what you truly want, and you are the only person that can truly make it happen. Only you have that power, and only you can do so. They're also telling you that there are going to be times where you're going to fail, and it's going to make you want to quit. Don't. You have to fail in order to succeed. You're going to have to figure out what really works for you before you can, find what works for you, Like, it takes times to fail in order to succeed, and have fun in it, Like, shit happens, enjoy it. Go for it. But it's like, stop expecting someone to take control of your life. Stop expecting someone to walk into your life, because nobody's going to. You sitting here waiting is not going to make anything happen for you at all. Only you have the power to make shit happen, okay? And this is why I was saying I'm sorry. It's because, like, yeah, for sure, for what happened, but for somebody here. But there's also somebody here that needs to wake the fuck up, all right? You need to stop, like, living in this, ooh, somebody's gonna come and save me, this, like, hoping somebody's gonna come and save you and make things better for you. No. It don't work like that. Somebody may come in, sure, and it may seem like, that they can fix things for you, but, they're just showing you what they can do that you can also do within yourself. You just have to see it in yourself in order to make this shit happen. All right. Now, we're going to move into the Moonology before we get into angel advice. You have adjustments are required. Don't let pride get in your way. And I do feel like the adjustments you need to do, have are actually within what you look at yourself. Like, I feel like, it's kind of like ridiculously unfair because for when you look at things like Disney has always brought, hey, bring a man into your life and it's going to change everything. It's going to make things all better and give you happily ever after. First of all, not everybody is going to find love. It's a hard fact, but it's the fucking truth. Not everybody will find love within another person. Sometimes you only find love within yourself, and that's all you really need, Like, sure, it is great to share love with somebody else, but really all anybody ever needs is love within yourself, You also have don't let pride get in your way. So there is a double-edged sword, having too much love within yourself and not finding it in somebody else. I feel like you'd have to be open to that if that is what you want. A fiery climax approaches, which I kind of feel like there's going to be an argument that happens. Nothing is yet set in stone, so you have to remember that you have fate within your own hands. You can do whatever you want because it's your life, You also have surrender to the divine. I feel like that you just have a bit of control issues when it comes to certain things. You have also, I think it may deal with the forgiveness as well, and also be dealing with everything happens for a reason. Believe in the impossible. So something that may not seem like it will ever happen for you may actually really happen for you very soon. But you got to be in this time of healing. You have to heal right now. You have to heal it. I know it sucks crying your fucking eyes out all the fucking time. Believe me. I understand how annoying it is, okay? I understand that depression can bring you down, like all the way down to where you feel like you can't even fucking breathe because you're so fucking miserable. But you gotta go through it. You have to. Once you get on the other side, I swear to God, dude, I'm not even shitting you. As soon as you get past that, it's like a fucking rainbow. It's completely different than what you were experiencing before. Because you've healed from it. And I mean, like, literally like a rainbow, because I swear to goodness, the other day I had fucking finally broke out of a cycle that I'd been stuck in for the past 3 or 4 years. And as soon as I broke it, I saw a rainbow, dude. I'm not even kidding you. I saw a rainbow outside. It wasn't raining. It hadn't rained yet. It was just like, I felt like, and I know that, it's actually very selfish to assume this, but I really did feel like that gift was for me, You did this, like, you got out of this cycle finally, and this is your gift, this is to let you know that this change is coming to you, they're asking you to have faith in your dreams, to have faith that things will work out the way that you want it to. You just have to keep working towards it and keep letting go of pieces and to heal. Letting go of pieces, letting go of baggage that you hold within yourself. Just saw two. So you will have a commitment, a relationship. You have your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well, cared for by God and the angels. So this is like a confirmation to somebody, if you've lost your children, that they're happy, that they're well cared for by God and the angels, that they're safe. that they love you, that where they are at, that they are at peace. I just got, you don't know if you'll ever have children again. Don't make promises you can't keep, my dear. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. You're wondering, should I have had these children? Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Actually, your children were so fucking awesome, so fucking bomb, that God had to take them back from you. And I know it's a horrible way of looking at it, but it's also a way better way of looking at it as the alternative. Okay, so you also, I feel like you could actually just be, you have a gift with children. Like, you have a really great, beautiful gift with children. It's like you're supposed to use that gift. Not only does it make, like, help you heal along this whole fucking crap, but it's also a way to help these children heal too. I feel like there are some children that really need your help, you know, like, and children don't know how to always ask for help because they've never seen it, you know, they've never seen their parents go, can you help me out, you know, like, so they don't know that's what you're supposed to do. But children also should always be watched over, and I feel like you know this, like, you have a gift to these children, you should use it. There's for a good reason, for a good cause, you know, like, I can see your mission. I can't explain it in words, but it is a beautiful fucking mission, and I think that you should keep going with it. I know it's hard, but if it was hard, everybody'd be doing it. If it was easy, like, there'd be so many more healed people out there than there really are. But because the world is not perfect and full of shit, there are so many people that are not healed. Be different. Be unique. Be the person that heals. Be a part of the team. Okay. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. So keep charging ahead. Don't take no for an answer. Keep going towards what it is. I do feel like there is something that you're supposed to do. I feel like for somebody, you're supposed to communicate about maybe you're supposed to do something about the healing process when it comes to children. Or, but there's something that you're supposed to just keep charging ahead, keep going for. You know what it is for you. Whatever it is for you, that is what you're supposed to go with, and keep going. Don't take no for an answer. Time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to take care, or to stop and take care of yourself. For somebody here, if you're a people pleaser, you need to please yourself now before you please everybody else. I'm the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and smoother road ahead. So I feel like if you're worried, it's like you're afraid something else is about to drop, like another shoe is about to drop, like something else is about to happen. It's not. You can relax. You can be okay. You know, things are going to be a lot smoother right now, you know, and enjoy the smoothness, because it's like, they're like, you deserve this. You deserve to be in this peace. It is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits yourself as well as others. So I'm seeing you may actually work with tarot cards. You may be very, very talented with this. And it's like you actually always let other people kind of like be like, oh, no, that's not cool, that you can't do that and stuff like that. And it's like you're like, no, I'm going to do this. This is going to happen. I'm going to make it happen, you know? And it's like you have the power to do this, to make it happen, and to be helpful to other people around you as well. And then you have, I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen to it and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. I feel like you are being, like, you intuitively know that you're supposed to be doing something. And it's like you've been dreaming about it for a while, but it's like you're actually really afraid to go towards this, because then I feel like you are, it's like you think that if you walk or if you go towards what it is that you're dreaming about, it's like you feel like you are not being a good parent. But it's like, this is a part of your mission. This is a part of what you're supposed to do. But don't doubt that. You literally have angels like pushing you towards this. They're showing you this is what you need to do. Go for it, you know? So I do think you most definitely have that, and you need to go for it. But this is all I have for you, my pile 3. I hope this was helpful. If it was helpful, let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know in the comments below. If you have any requests for videos, let me know in the comments below as well. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. But I'm going to move on to my pile 4 now. So Maybe meet again. Bye! Oh, that's a fucking harder, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's a good crack. Jeez, you know, I'm on a vibe then. This may not a triggering one. Okay, my pile for, if you chose this blue spider, this is your pile. Okay, first of all, I feel like you're a very misunderstood person. I feel like that is actually because you mislead a little bit. I feel like you... Like, I'm kind of getting that you, I'm getting somebody that is, okay, stereotypically is like a punk or a goth, right? And it's like, people look at you as, like, they don't want to come by you because of that, you know? It is actually a really great way to keep people away from you. But it's like you also, are very, like, misunderstood. I also feel like you kind of got a web of lies that are behind you at the moment. Now, it could have been a web of lies you've created, or it's something somebody has created around you. But because you chose the spider, I think you kind of created it. And it's like web of lies that you've created within your own self. I don't know. Okay. So, the only zodiac signs that came out for you were Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio. I am getting, along with a lot of the other piles, that you do have people that have passed on that are watching over you and people that are not passed on that are watching over you. And trigger warning. There is somebody here that is very angry with you. They are passed on and they have a lot to say to you. So, warning. And I'm sorry. I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot me, okay? For real. I'm very serious. Because there's going to be some interesting says here. Now, the numbers that are really bouncing off to me are 21, 27, and 24. There is also the number 4 that's standing out to me. You could have lost somebody when you were very young. This person could have been a water sign. Could be the Scorpio that I'm really seeing here. This person had very long black hair. They could have had a lot of ear piercings. They could have drowned. Or they were drowning. They were fucking A. Why do I keep getting that? So for some of you, this person could have taken their own life. For others of you, I do feel like it was like a drowning accident. It's not funny. Not that. No. My friend Evan was just, he was saying, you have a connection with people that have killed themselves because you are a depressed ass person. He also took his own life, so. I think that's really where that connection lies within. It took a very long time to forgive him. It's a very, very long time to forgive myself. Okay. So there is something about this death that really transformed you. I do feel like it could have been a mother, or it could have been like, I don't know, but I do feel like it was like a mother or a feminine that you looked up to when you were a child. Blue is also very prominent here as well. So they could have had blue eyes, but I think this person was just very calming to you. Like they had a very calming nature about themselves, or they had a way to soothe you every time. There's 27. This could have been the age when you lost somebody, or they could have been 27. I'm getting a mixture energy. Could be masculine or feminine. This person was very strong. You saw this person is very strong. They also had a way, I'm kind of getting a bit of a scavenger as well. Like they may have had that bit of an energy, but it's like this person is a survivor is what they were. They were most definitely a fucking survivor. They had a way of always finding the way out, even when it seemed like there was no chance out. This person was also very truthful, very honest. They did hold the truth close to their chest when it came to certain situations, but when it came to the people around them, they were very open and free about things. They weren't afraid to speak their minds. There's also red here that could have been their favorite color. I'm also seeing like a red gemstone, so they could have worn like a ring or a bracelet or necklace, like some kind of very red, like red signia is what I'm hearing. This person could have been very wealthy. Now, they were also a bit of a control freak, but they also felt like they had... It's like they were collared by somebody is kind of what I'm getting. They were a bit of a control freak, but they were collared by somebody. Somebody had control over them or situations that they were in. There is also 22 here, so you could have lost this person at 22, or they were 22 when you lost them. You can talk to this person freely, actually. You can hear them. This person you can communicate with. Sparrows can be very significant in this. I feel like it's some kind of confirmation for somebody here. I'm also seeing a full moon here. Lilies are here. So this person's most definitely passed on. I'm also seeing stargazer lilies. So this person could have loved looking at the stars, but I feel like you can communicate with this person at night. This person has red hair. I don't necessarily understand. I'm kind of getting two things, okay? One, I am getting you can communicate with this person at night. Two, I don't think this person is passed on. I think they have a gift with the passed on. They have a gift with ghosts. I feel like they can talk with them. There is somebody, I feel like it is actually, it could be an ancestor, or it could just be like I feel like it's a ghost that literally hangs around this person everywhere they go. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Like, I feel like with every step, when they go to sleep, like everywhere they're at, that's where this person is with them by their side. It's not really so much, like this person is gifted, like really gifted. I feel like this is somebody that you mirror, actually, because I see the 22. You may have met this person at the age of 22 without realizing that you met this person, that you guys had run into each other. It's like literally a pass by. Like, I'm just literally seeing, like, I don't know, it's like you stop somewhere, like at a gas station or something, you need to grab a drink or something like that. Now, this person could be at the register, or they could be, like, I'm seeing, like, you go to them there, you go and grab your drink or whatever, and then you leave, or you go in the gas station or whatever, and there's, like, a store next to it, and there's, like, somebody in there, like, they could be doing something, and it's like this person, like, looks up at exactly the moment you, like, are looking at this person, and your guys' eyes meet for, like, literally a split second, and it's like, you smile, and this person smiles, and then you guys just go your separate ways. Like this, you drive off and then they go about to whatever they were doing. But it's like, it's so weird because like it's like literally a memory from when I was really young and some dude I had seen, but I never seen him again. And it's so interesting though, it's because it's like that's exactly what this was for you, but it happened at a different time. And then it's like you guys, I don't know, it's like in that instant, it's like there was a connection that was made. There was some kind of unspoken thing right there. Unspoken words, an understanding. Alright, so, but I was going to say, so this person does have somebody that's always constantly around with them, but there's also 3 others that this person, it's like these 3 follow them, but it's like she follows these 3 as well. And I'm getting a feminine energy. I think I said red hair. And then this one's 21. So it could be at the age of 21 that this person passed, or you met them at the age of 21, or you were 21 when they passed. So this person, I just got like a twin, kind of, not like a twin flame, but like a twin, like a sister or a brother, you know, and it's like, this person could have been wealthy when they were alive. They could have been an earth sign. I'm hearing Taurus. This person watches over you because they're trying to bring you something. They're trying to give you something, some sort of abundance or some sort of prosperity. But it's like something happened when you were 21 with this person. This person could have actually started making bank, like making a lot of money at this age, or they could have set aside something at this age. It's like they have something, they're like, oh my God, it's like a wish they're trying to give to you. You know, they literally have like a wish in one hand, right? Just one wish. And then in another hand, they have this bowl of all of these wishes that you want all up in one. So this is what the card looks like. Wish in one hand, many wishes in another. They're trying to offer you whichever one that you truly want. But you, I don't think you quite see this connection. I feel like this person with the red hair that actually like has the ghosts with them, they could work with flowers. They could have lots of flowers. They could have a tattoo of flower. They have a message for you, but they may not know how to say it to you. They are on a journey of alignment, but it's also, they're a medium. I don't think they know how to tell you what they have to say, what this other person has to say, because I do feel like this person has tried talking with this person or connecting with this person to give a message to you, but it's like they don't know how to do that. Like they don't know how to give that message, or they aren't hearing them clearly. So interesting. Originally I was getting twin, like literally like a twin brother or a sister, but I'm also getting a twin like a twin flame. So I'm getting a few different people. So there's a few different kinds of people that pick this file. But for twin brother that I am hearing, you do have a certain messages. So we've got, actually these are just going to be all the messages because I'm getting a lot of different things at once. Just take it as it resonates. What the hell are you doing? It's like you gave up on yourself or life. You're supposed to be doing something important. Stop doubting yourself and don't let others keep you down. You don't see how amazing your life is about to be, but I do. So get off your ass and try. Do something. You got something here to be. Oh, you have somewhere to be. You have something you're supposed to do too. Okay, so there is somebody that's very angry with you for seeming like you've given up on life, giving up on yourself. I feel like you haven't really been taking care of yourself because of this loss. I mean, losing somebody like that, I can't imagine. But it's like you gotta stop. You know, you're supposed to be doing something very important. I heard you need to clean up. You need to clean your shit up. You need to look at things that you haven't seen before in a different light. Somebody wants you to go through your things. It's like there's abundance where you don't see it. Like, I don't know, like I see, like in my mind I'm like seeing Okay. Like, my Uncle Robert's a hoarder, okay? And he has a lot of stuff, but he has a lot of stuff that is actually quite expensive. You know, he's a wealthy man, and he has things there that are, you know, considered really, you know, worth money. And but you wouldn't be able to tell because it's all buried. He's a hoarder. Everything's literally stacked on top of each other, you know, like it's literally piles everywhere. And it's like, that's what they're saying. You need to go through those piles. You need to go through it. You have the abundance you need. You're just not seeing it because you're taking in too much at once. Like zone in on something and you will find what you need. Oh my gosh, if you're looking for like literally something you lost inside of your house that you've been searching for a while, it's like clean up, and as soon as you start cleaning up, that's when you're going to find it, because you started taking control of your life. You started being like, I need to change this, I need to change things. And because you're doing that, that's when you'll find what it is that you're looking for. You have just let go. It's not your burden to bear, and I wouldn't wish any misery on those I care about. I wouldn't handle the pain. I couldn't handle the pain, even though I was always the cause of it. I didn't know what I do now. Please don't be hurt by this, by what I've done. It wasn't about you, it was about me. But I can't stand the idea of you holding shame, resentment, or anger at yourself when it was my selfish thoughts that won in the end. So there is somebody that could have had killed themselves, like I was saying originally, and it's they want you to know to let go, to this isn't your burden to bear. You can't hold on to this shame or this resentment or any of this that you hold towards this person, because it was within themselves that they couldn't heal, that they couldn't fix. This was their decision to make, and they understand now everything, but they didn't at the time, and they're like, don't be mad at me, don't hold that resentment towards me, because in the end it's just resentment and anger that you hold towards yourself for not seeing me about to do this. Nobody could have seen this happen. It was meant to happen. It was just going to happen regardless. It's just where I was at that point in my life. They want you to, they know that you're hurt by this, but they don't want you to be. This is something that they had made. This was their decision, and they understand that it really hurt you, it really broke you down, but they're like, I couldn't handle it. It was my own pain, and I just needed you to know that I love you, and you couldn't have done anything different. It would have happened this way anyways. If not, then somewhere along the lines I would have accomplished what I was looking for, and this is what they were looking for. This was their selfish ends that they wanted, and it sucks to have to deal with, but they're like, don't be mad at me. At the same time, don't be mad at yourself, because neither of us knew what this was. I know now, and it's not your problem. It was my problem. I just couldn't handle my problem, and I couldn't ask for help for my problem either. So please don't be angry about that. You couldn't see it because you didn't know the signs. I didn't know the signs. Neither of us knew the signs. It's like somebody wants you to stop being angry with yourself and stop, blaming yourself for something you couldn't have stopped in the begin with. Like, this was always going to happen. If not then, somewhere along the line it would have. Don't you think it's time to look into other options? You're miserable and staying quiet to make everyone else happy, as usual. I'm on your side, but I think you need to find your own happiness for once. Think of yourself. This is your life, not theirs. You do you. I'm on your side with whatever you choose, but go for it. So I feel like you are one of those people that like to help everybody. You're kind of a people pleaser. You want to make sure everybody's happy, everybody has what they need, that they're okay, But it's like you forget to take care of yourself. And I do feel like that's part of the reason why this person's like, have you given up on yourself? Like, is you helping everybody else really what you're supposed to be doing? No. You're supposed to be taking care of yourself and doing life for you. This is your life. At the end of the day, you go to bed with yourself. Are you happy with yourself at the end of the day? Do you feel accomplished with what you have done? Are you actually where you want to be? Have you done what your heart desires at this moment? Are you true to yourself? If any of these answers are no, you need to take a look at yourself and figure out what it is that you truly want, and you need to go for it. I understand you may be worried about what other people think or how other people will take it. But guess what? This is not their life, okay? You are living life for yourself. They can do their own things that they want for themselves. If they want something, they can go for it and do it for themselves. Like, that's just how life is. If you want something, you gotta go for it. And that's what they want you to know. You gotta go for it. This person is by your side. They want you to be happy. They want to see you smile. That is something that they need to see. They need you to see you smile and be happy, literally, genuinely happy within yourself and with what you're accomplishing. I don't think they've seen that for a long time, so they're asking you to do it. They're asking you to take that step towards what makes you happy. And then you're looking in all the wrong places for the answers you already have. Stop listening to those that want something from you and start listening to your guts. Ignoring this won't make it disappear. It just makes things messier. Take your power back. Remember, I've got your back. I feel like this is the twin. The twin's kind of angry with you. But they're also like, I don't know. I kind of like see in my mind's eye somebody who is like on the computer a lot, and it's like they give donations to all of these people for readings that they're hoping to hear about, like, I don't know, I'm hearing money or, things coming towards them, things working out the way they want. First of all, I'm hearing that a couple of them that you're going to are frauds. Okay, not everybody wants to hear that, but there are some people out there that, because for some reason it's gotten very popular, the whole tarot scene, it's like some of them take advantage of that. They take huge advantage of that, and I feel like that's something somebody's doing. They're taking advantage of that. They're telling you what you want to hear, because that's what they do. They'll tell you what you want to hear, or they'll tell you, oh, I can change this if you just give me a little bit of this, And first of all, you can't change what will not be changed. There are some things that are supposed to happen the way that they're happening, even if it doesn't seem like it's right. It's just, that's how things are going to have to play out. Things have to play out before they can get better. I keep hearing, ignoring this won't make it disappear. It makes things messier. So I do feel like they want you to stop going to these people, to stop giving your money to those that are not helping you in the long run. Only, stop listening to those that want something from you and start listening to your gut. Like, it's like, stop giving to those that aren't doing the best for you. They act like they want the best for you, but then the reality, they really don't. It's like it's for their own benefit. If people are benefiting from you, usually they're going to tell you only what you want to hear, because you're benefiting them, because you're giving to them. And it's like, you need to stop doing that, and you need to start listening to your own self. You need your gut, your intuition. You have a very strong intuition, including, I feel like everybody has phenomenal intuition, okay? It's just how you go about using it and actually listening to it. I feel like you've actually come to rely so much on these tarot readers that you've kind of forgotten to realize, to trust your own gut, to look within your own self. So I'm going to recommend something to you that actually kind of won't really help me out, but that's okay, because it's not about me. Turn your computer off for a while. Stay away from social media for a while. I feel like you really need to concentrate on you. There are things here you need to go through. There are things you need to clean up in your life that you need to concentrate on, because there are blessings that need to come to you, but you have to show those blessings that you deserve them by cleaning things up or fixing things up. There's something you're supposed to clean up or fix up, and it's like, as soon as you do, it's like you're going to find something you've been missing. Like, I feel like somebody's been looking for something for a while now, like maybe a couple months or whatever, and it's like they have no idea where they put it. But then you look around their house and you're like, how do you not know? I mean, of course you don't know where you put it. Do you see everything that's here? And they're just like, no, that's just how the place is. No. You need to take a time out from whatever it is that you're very much addicted to, because I do feel like you're a bit addicted to these tarot readers, because they're telling you, of course, what you want to hear, and of course you want to hear that. Of course you want that to happen. But, that can't happen for you if you don't trust yourself, if you don't trust your own intuition. You got to stop listening to these people so that what they supposedly say could actually come about, if it's actually meant to be, it will happen. It will always happen. Whatever is meant to be will always happen. So I feel like there is that. And you need to take your power back also from these people, because I feel like you constantly giving to these people, to these readers, is like, you're giving them your power in a lot of ways. Literally, you're giving them money, but you're also giving them power over what you want. You're telling these people, hey, is this what's going to happen? And they're like, oh, well, it will if you do this and you pay me this. That's not how it works. That's not what you're supposed to be looking for. So you need to take your power back from these people. Stop paying them money. Stop going to these people. They're only telling you what you want to hear. Okay, so I feel like you've really got to put a boundary up with those kinds of things. I do feel like you also need to concentrate on things that are going on at home, because there's a big blow up that's going to happen very soon. It could be like an argument, or it could be like something literally blowing up in your face. Like I'm seeing like not taking care of something inside of the house, and it could like literally lead to damage within the home. So that's for somebody specifically. Okay, your Moonology advice is confidence is your key to success. Prosperity lies ahead. And you have so much prosperity here. I feel like that's really what you're looking for, you know, some happiness and some like, I do feel like somebody's like looking for money coming, you know, and you will find it. You know, confidence is your key to success. You have to find confidence within yourself. Conclusions are within reach. You have literally the answers that you're seeking within yourself. Bring love into the situation. Work through your fears. So you do have to let go of some fears that have been holding you back for a while. Be bold and make the first move. Oh, you have Taurus here. There was a Taurus, and I even said Taurus earlier. And y'all, for some of you guys who think that my talent isn't as great as I say, there is Taurus right there. So, and I said Taurus earlier, so. Okay, anyways, your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, so that is a part of what was going on. So I do feel like you do have this dream of yours, but it's like you haven't planned it out. You haven't done the things you need to because you're trying to make sure everybody else is okay. And it's like, no. Take time out for you. Do you. Be bold and make the first move. That, I do feel like it's like, it's just talking about like, if you want this amazing experience, if you want this powerful change to happen, you have to be bold and make the first move. There's also something about you maybe have something you need to say, or something you need to get off your chest when it comes to somebody, or maybe a few people in your life. I think these are people that you try to people please. Your angel messages are new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. 1 second. Yes, so I do feel like there are some new psychic and spiritual experiences that you are going through, and it's like you need to it's like changing your perspective. I think you're starting to see things a little bit differently. You might actually be starting to understand that these are gifts and not like curses, and it's like you're like, oh, well, you know, I could actually do this instead of that, and that might actually really help out in the end. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. So you're at the end of a cycle in your life. So I feel like this cycle that's inside of your life, it could be referring to literally anything. You could be coming to a new, like an end of a thought process that you had thought about for yourself for a long time. I feel like you could be gaining your confidence back. You could be taking your power back. Stop giving your power to other people. Like, I feel like it could be any of those. But I feel like as soon as you do that and you call upon your angels to comfort you, you know, it's like happiness awaits you. Like, doing this will actually bring a lot of happiness to yourself. And then I do like how it says to help heal the situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. So there is something you're supposed to see from somebody's another perspective. Now, I think stepping away from the twin brother, this could be referring to the motherly figure that I was feeling, like the water sign that had killed themselves. I feel like it's like you need to see things from this person's perspective. You need to look at it from their perspective to help you heal this, you know? And I feel like that may have been something you had never thought about doing before. You know, it's like you had never really thought about it. And it's so interesting because you see this angel talking to this person, right? Like, they're like, okay, I need to look at this from a different perspective, so I'm just going to look up from here. And then they're like, look at it from this perspective. This person is really down. They're really depressed. You know, this is, them about to go down. And you see these flowers back here, how they're like down, you know, it's like that's how they were feeling. They felt like everything they touched was, just brought down. So like there is something in that as well. See it from the other person's perspective with compassion. And then you have, you are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. So I do feel like you are a light worker. There is something that, you know, I feel like we are all filled with light and love, but being able to share with everybody is actually not an easy task to do. So I feel like you need to remember that you need to keep doing that. You need to remain open to shining your light and love on others. I also feel like there is somebody in specifically you're supposed to I'm seeing them bringing light to this person, like bringing an idea or something to this person. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. So if you had recently gone through some sort of trauma, they want you to know that you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is behind you now, and they want you to feel relaxed and safe. Especially with, I feel like, you know, within your home. I feel like within your home, they want you to feel safe and protected and to know that you're being watched over. Then you have, now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. And it's interesting because, you know, angels actually kind of, they work in a very mysterious way, just like God, you know. But angels have a way of working in a way that is it may seem completely different than what you're normally like used to, you know, like, okay, so like it may seem like a gift is literally dropped into your lap, or a or something is like literally like a new job opportunity or some kind of an opportunity is literally dropped into your lap, and that's the angels helping you out. Or like you know, and like ghosts, they work in a different way. They work in the way of like they're a lot more under the radar with it. Like they'll send you music, or looking at like, I don't know, like book titles or something catching your eye. Something catching your eye is actually them, you know, like it's like, hey, this is what you need to look at. It's like they were right there, and then like you saw them in the corner of your eye, and then you go to look at it and they're not there anymore, but there's that message that is still right there. That's for you. That's ghosts, you know. Angels are more like turning your head, this is where I need you to go. Like when you're focused on something, that is an angel getting down to you. If you feel like you're unconnected from something, that's an angel blocking that from you so that you can focus on other shit. Okay, but this is all I have for you, my pile, for right before the 2-hour mark. 2 hours. Okay, so either way, this is all I have for you. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know in the comments below how it resonated with you. If you have any requests for videos, let me know in the comments below, and I will try to get to them as soon as I can. Let me know if you like the ghost cards. I really like them so far. Did I say? Oh yeah, if you like my vibe, please subscribe. The more the merrier. And I don't know. I think that's all I've got for you. I'm going to go now and clean my house. So may you have a great day, and may we meet again.